You are now listening to the West Side of THAAfterparty.com.
Hey y'all, it's Ari
and owner of Oh My Daily Doses.
on the After Party Radio West.
Tune in to hear us discuss pop culture, politics, mental health, and so much more over a drink.
Every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m.
See you there.
Hey y'all!
Hey.
What's going on? Welcome back for another week. We feeling good. We looking
Ooh.
better, and
First of all, you in this shirt is getting
I'm just feeling,
life.
neon vibes.
You feel me? Girl, the summer is over, but you don't give a fuck.
I don't. Look, I predict that this fall, you're going to see a lot of neon prints. I feel like neon and animal skin is going to be
this
in
animal skin, I'm finna bring
I'm
that
seeing
for
a
real.
lot, like, rawr, all that. But,
Y'all, so last week, we had Ebony Alexis Cole. Don't forget the Alexis.
I know
Wait,
y'all.
hold on, my earring is doing the clangy thing.
Oh.
Sorry, y'all.
I
do
was about
this
to take her earrings off for
I
her.
always be wanting to have these on, but it just won't let me. Shit.
Yeah, they won't let you be
Okay,
great.
so last week we had Ebony Alexis,
Cole.
period, dot, Cole come by, and we were just talking about being in our bag. And it was a really good episode, y'all.
Yes, and we actually touched on how, being in your bag isn't all about money all the time.
It ain't.
Sometimes it's emotional, physical, mental, spiritual. There's different layers to the bag, but you must be in yours at all times. Okay?
At all times. Yes, that deserved a damn.
Periana, okay?
Spirit.
Periana.
Okay, so this week,
What are we talking about, girl?
we gonna do a whole bunch of self-assessing and assessing you niggas.
Yes.
It is entitled "My Toxic Trait Is."
So, as
We gonna get personnel.
there's certain people in the world who are just flawless like myself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. You know.
Girl, shut that shit up. Girl.
You gotta really dig deep inside of ourselves sometimes and pull it on out. Because we all have baggage and bullshit that we must address and
Yes,
correct.
we have to, even though.
You know.
Because I don't be feeling like it sometimes. I'm not going to lie. But we growing over here. You feel me? That's all we do is grow over here. So even though we don't feel like it, bitch, get to it. Because we ain't got time.
So, you want to start us off?
I'm going to start off. My toxic trait. I don't have too many that I'm willing to put out there.
Oh,
y'all.
my God.
I'm not going to lie. I don't have too many. But I'm going to be real about this one. My toxic trait is avoidance.
Okay.
I avoid any and everything that I can, especially when it makes me feel uncomfortable.
And I feel like that's okay. Well, it's not okay, but I feel like it's something that a lot of people face. So you're not alone in that.
I know I'm not alone, because I done met a few people that avoid some shit we really needed to get together.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, like, that's just something like, especially when I feel like what I'm trying to avoid is going to keep me and another person from being at odds. Like getting into an argument. I ain't got time to argue.
And then just, that whole confrontation factor. Like
I don't have time for that. I got 2 kids, y'all.
Yeah, I feel that.
I ain't got time to be fucking going back and forth with nobody. I barely got time to be going back and forth with myself. I get on my own damn nerves, okay?
Girl.
So that's part of the reason why I avoid. If I feel like we can't have a grown-up conversation, and it's not even that person, I'm going to be honest. It's me also, because I don't always know how to express myself without saying, bitch, what's up afterwards.
Oh, Lord.
So if I feel that what I'm going to say is going to end with, bitch, so what? I'm just not going to say it. I'm getting too old for that shit.
Right. And
so I just don't say it. I'll be like, all right.
You stay over there. I'm going to stay over there.
Yeah.
But then sometimes the conflict is involved. So I feel you on that.
And it just fester.
Yeah.
And
so
it's really unhealthy.
then y'all seeing each other out in places and you just giving each other the stank look, and it's that tension that you can cut
Or you do
through.
the extra hair flip, like.
Yeah, see, and nobody has time for that. So, okay.
So me personally, I am going to work on learning how to to express myself in a way that doesn't cause me to want to run away from it.
So like effective communication.
Yes, I need to get it together, y'all.
Okay, okay, I feel you, girl. I feel you.
What
Um,
about you?
one toxic trait of mine, I would definitely say is I have okay, how do I best put this? I think that not necessarily it's my way or the highway because I can see other perspectives and points of
Very
view.
much so.
However, if something isn't going exactly the way I want it to, like I have this tendency to just shut down and like disregard everything else. You know,
You
and
know what? I
that's
never
not
thought that you
good.
did that until you said that just now.
Like
You do.
like
You
I
do.
really do. Like
But
if
you
it's
do
not
it in such a nice way, though.
because my
Because
whole
it's
thing
kind of like my disappearance. Like, you know that gif where he's like, and he just disappeared.
like
And
if I'm trying to get you to see something and you're just not seeing it my way, you know, and I feel like I make sense, which most of the time I do. I feel like I make a lot of sense. So if I'm telling you something,
you're not
it's for good
rational.
reason and it's
Yeah.
rational, but you're not trying to ration with me. I'm just going to be like, "Okay, fine.
That's why it
Cool."
seems so nice.
Yeah.
But in all actuality, you're like, stop being a dick and listen to what the fuck I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, that's not necessarily good because you know, I shouldn't how what is the best way to say it? Like I shouldn't expect everybody to see what I see. And
Oh,
I
that's
shouldn't
hard, isn't it?
It really is. It really is. But I feel like that becomes toxic because then, you know, you're like you said, you're not addressing the problem. You know, once you see that this person's not gonna get it, you're not trying to dig any deeper into it.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, okay, it is what it is, and that's what it's gonna be. I don't even care anymore, and that's not the best all the time.
Yeah, because then you start disregarding, like, there's going to be a domino effect of that.
Yeah,
You know, and it's just like, before you know it, you're looking at this big ass problem that was so small in the beginning, and it's like, now it's spiraling out of control, and you don't know what the fuck to do.
right, and I've also been told, like, by dudes that have tried to talk to me that I'm very dismissive. Like, and I feel like that's a problem because, you know, you don't ever want to make somebody feel like where they're coming from is invalid, you
Yeah.
know. So I guess being dismissive is something that is toxic that I want to work on.
I think I'm dismissive too, though. But that kind of ties into what I said. Like, I'm just ready to dip.
Yeah.
I'll be so ready to dip. And, like, I think part of it stems from, like, throughout my life, I've been the type, like, I really want to see the good in this person. Like, there's no way I've been doing all this good for them and to them, and they can just treat me like shit like that. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
it used to take a lot for me to drop someone where they need to be fucking dropped at. Like,
Right. Throw 'em
leave
in a
them there.
trash can type
So
shit.
now that I'm at this point to where it's like, shit, like, I'm kind of like, yay, you did it. But, like, sometimes I don't even take the chance to see, okay, where did it go wrong? Can this be solved?
Right.
Not everything is meant to just be dropped like that.
Yeah, and then you know, then you become like depending on the friendship or relationship that you cut sever ties with, it could become a point where like everyone's confused, like every party is confused, and you're like, well, I know that at this point in time, this rubbed me the wrong way, but the other party might feel like, okay, so what happened? You got your
That
mind
lack
made
of
up already.
communication, but they didn't even get a chance.
Exactly. So,
Oh,
yeah.
girl, you just spoke to me. Shit.
Yeah, you know, we're human. It happens, but
It does.
that's the point of this episode. We gonna combat that shit and grow, heal from
And
it.
if y'all have anything that you want to chime in about and want to call us about any toxic traits that you have, you can call us at 213-270-1969 because y'all don't be calling
I know,
us
what's up with that? I mean, I love reading y'all comments, but it would be so much
to
better
hear y'all
if y'all just
voice.
call a sister. Call
Shit.
your cousins. We're still y'all cousins.
I know we ain't said it in a while, but hey, cousin, damn.
I know. Like,
You don't call
what's
me at
going
all.
on?
Shit.
So our line is open. So if you guys have any toxic traits that you want to just put on the line and put out there during the show, don't hesitate, give us a call. But do you have any others?
I know I do, but it's crazy that I gotta actually sit here and think. I know, I know I
Yeah.
do. Well, I mean, I kind of spoke on it with the first one that I listed, but I need to get down deeper into it.
Hmm.
Not being able to communicate effectively
Okay, let's speak on it.
is something that I'm just so emotional.
Hmm.
And I always have this guard up. Like, yeah, when people see me, they see I'm nice, I'm welcoming, I'm warming. You know, like, you can come and give me a hug, but I still have this guard up.
Yeah, and I mean, granted, because of the things that you've faced in your lifetime, you're gonna have a guard up. But you have to know also, just like with loving a person, like, you could go through so many things in relationships, previous relationships. That doesn't mean that everybody is like that.
Yeah.
So with friendship dynamic, it's the same principle. Like, everybody's not a cold-hearted, two-faced, backstabbing ass motherfucker. You know, there are good people in the world.
There
I know it gets
is.
bleak sometimes, and it might not
And it
seem like
really
it.
blows me that at one point I was always able to see the good.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, but life will do
like
that
people
to you.
used to be like, "Damn, bitch, like you not this person can't do no wrong."
Mm,
But now when it's like, "Damn, Kiona, okay, so can you think of any positive things?" And I'll be sitting there like,
they got a cute blouse on. They love the Lord.
"They smell nice." Like I can't like. It's kind of like once I see that one bad thing, it's like,
Cut
nope,
it off.
like I don't
Like,
want to have shit to do with it. And that's a bad thing. You know, I was talking about like communicating.
hmm.
Because I have that wall up, I'm not practicing my communication when shit get rough.
Right.
I'm good when it comes to like, like everything good, we good, but when shit get rough, that's where I lack. Like I don't know how to if I really love you, like me and you, we could
Hmm.
call each other and be like, no, bitch.
Hmm.
No.
Like, this ain't
Like
it.
yeah,
Like,
like
the energy ain't right.
yeah, but it's like for some reason like I should be able to do that all the way around with anyone. Like if I feel a certain type of way, I should feel comfortable enough within myself to just be like, look, I didn't like that shit.
Right. And then if you're comfortable enough in the relationship too,
Yeah,
and if you really value that relationship, like, there's gonna be rough patches, but
girl.
the ability to bounce back and make that shit work is everything. So, yeah. Okay, girl. So,
Oh, y'all
another.
popping in and come
I'm
on.
just waving at everybody because we appreciate y'all so much.
We
Thank you
do.
for viewing every week. Or if this is your first week, welcome. We crazy as
Welcome,
fuck. We
welcome.
talk about any and everything under the sun.
Ooh,
You are cousin. But so one toxic trait that I have, well, another toxic trait that I have is sometimes I really just downplay myself and my abilities. And
Ariel, you
with
better say it.
with
Just repeat that one more time because I want to make sure
girl,
that
you
you
don't gotta
heard it.
be extra.
I know, but I'm gonna be.
But
Listen
sometimes
to
I
this,
really
y'all.
do, like, underestimate the person that I am and the things that I'm doing and what I have going on. And part of me feels like it's being modest, but sometimes you just have to just realize who the fuck you are and walk into a room confidently and be like, hey, this is who I am. This is what I do. I'm good at that. I have this in the works. Just because Like we preach this all the time. Like you got to take yourself seriously for other people to take you seriously. But I think that one toxic trait that I'm going to sever ties with is, you
Girl, I'm
know,
getting ready.
speaking little of myself. Like not speaking highly over myself.
Y'all, this
'Cause
just made me happy.
I'm that B. Period.
Tell them.
I'm very talented.
Tell them.
Period. And I have a beautiful mind, and I need to really,
Girl, I'm
like,
about to, y'all know I'll be shouting every now and again. She about to make me
Lord,
shout.
this girl right
Okay.
here.
Yo, woo!
But yeah, so that's one.
Girl, this is for anybody out there to do that. Stop doing. That's crazy because there was a point in time where I did that also, but happily and thankfully, I was put in a space to where I had to introduce myself and put it like for the first time I heard myself say it. Like, you know, when I would sing and all that, and you know, I got in front of some people and I had to introduce myself. Like I was forced to like, hey, my name is Kiona. I do this, that, and the other. And for the first time, I'm like, damn, words are powerful because hearing myself say that shit put me in many more situations that I was able to jot down on my resume. Like, no one is going to want to take you up for what the fuck you have to offer if you're not telling them what the fuck you do.
Or if you step in that room and you're like, oh, I'm Ariel, and I podcast from time to time.
Bitch, you podcast every Tuesday,
Or
first of all.
I kind of have I have a little blog or whatever.
Ain't no little blog, bitch.
Like, you know, or I write from here and there. You know, you have to step into these spaces and really own it and take yourself seriously and tell people who you are. And
shoot your shot from time to time.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, we don't understand and realize, like, a lot of these people that are out here that had this and that gig, like, a lot of times they slipped in their DMs. Like, yo, you need this? Because I got it. Like, whatever you need, I got.
And then, too, how are opportunities going to find you if you don't make yourself
if you
seen?
hiding.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on, y'all.
That's very true.
Get the shit together.
Yeah, so.
What is that? Podcast in the works.
Where you
Come
been?
on, y'all. Where you been at? You must be no.
Yeah, boo. Tap on in. Go to our YouTube page. We got 10 episodes.
We got
11
episodes.
You know,
But no, for real, that's like, people always, you know, like you said, modesty. But, you know, like, I feel a lot of times, I don't know about you, but I'm just speaking from people that I know. I've heard people say this, and they're saying, you know, they've always said, like, you know, it was just my way of copping out.
Yeah, because, I mean, if
you
don't
not feel that confident yet, so instead of, because, you know, like, when you tell someone, like, yeah, I can sing, like, you know, they be like, for real?
Let me hear
Sing
it.
right now.
Right, on the
like,
spot.
oh, I'm a comedian. Tell a joke. Like, you don't feel confident enough in that talent or your ability, so you're just like, yeah.
And it, like, you know, it could be the aspect of you feel like if you don't declare that's what you do, no one's going to hold you accountable for it.
Being comfortable.
Right. So, you know, really putting your foot down is like stepping out of your comfort zone.
Because y'all, that comfort zone is stagnant.
It's a scary place.
Ooh.
You don't want to stay there.
Y'all, I'm going to just be real. I got uncomfortable this weekend. Lord Jesus, I got uncomfortable.
Oh, my God. I commend you for telling this story. You going to tell the real
No, I'm not going to tell the real story. I'm not going to
I mean, she going to tell the real story, but
I'm
not
going to tell it detail to detail.
I know the
So,
story.
you know, I said one of my toxic traits is avoidance. I have been avoiding this person for months. I just felt like nothing good can come out of this conversation. And you know what? Part of my problem and a lot of people's problem is always worse in our minds. It's always worse in our minds. We would come up with the beginning, middle, and end and be like, this is how it's going to end and it's going to be horrible. And so, God said, You thought you were comfortable, huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you in this group of women, and you guys are gonna go have a breakfast date. And guess what? This person that you were avoiding, she's gonna be there,
Front and center.
right in your face.
Can't
And
run from it.
we our last conversation ended on a good note as far as we had an understanding
Hmm.
where we stood in each other's lives and left it at that.
Right.
But there were things unsaid. Um, I said all that I felt that I needed to say, but I felt that the other individual, and also me knowing this individual, I know that she had things left unsaid. But I was like, fuck it. Shit, I'm done with it, right?
Woo.
So we're sitting and we're face to face. I was being nice even though I didn't want to show that there was a problem. To me, there was no problem on my side. I don't have a problem.
Right.
Woo! So, God made it. He made sure, and I was trying to do this because we were around
Okay.
other people.
Hmm.
So I wanted to do this like, okay, when we walk off, I'm going to just have to pull her aside because it's an elephant in the room and it needs to be addressed. And I
Right.
need to put on my big girl panties. But God said, fuck that. You're going to do this in front of
God
everybody.
didn't. Wait. God didn't say that.
He didn't say fuck that, but you know,
But
in
yeah.
my ghetto voice, he said, "No, boo, you gonna do this.
Oh,
You gonna do this now,
whoa.
right?"
She said, God said, fuck that.
Well, low key.
What God?
I mean, shit. Look, so me and this girl had a conversation
Uh-huh.
in front of a person that we are not that well acquainted with, and put it all on the table, y'all.
Let
It
me
was
just
so uncomfortable,
and
but
that's
I
the
grew
crazy.
from it.
But that's the crazy thing, because God is gonna really place you in those uncomfortable spaces,
Whether you
and
ready or not.
He's gonna make you ready. Okay, so
Girl, cause I'm like, oh shit, this ain't gonna go well. Like we're not gonna agree. Like,
yeah.
and no, we didn't agree.
But at the end of the day, it had to happen, and here you
And
are.
things are actually better.
Hey, boo. Yeah.
Like, you know how people like, yeah, we gonna coexist, but we're actually real life coexisting.
Like without all the
Yeah.
extra out drama.
So, y'all
Okay.
just don't be careful what y'all pray for, cause y'all be like, I just want to change and I want success in my life and this and that, and then when you're placed in a situation to catapult you to the next level, you avoid it.
Mm. Say that
And
one
I
more
was
time.
avoiding it for 2 to 3 months, y'all. So Lord knows where I may have been mentally, or who knows what I may have missed out on. But what's for me is for me. But what I'm saying is the longer you wait, the further you get left behind, and
Mm-hmm.
the longer you're stagnant, and the more uncomfortable it seems because you've been comfortable for so long. So just, y'all, from now on, whatever I feel, as long as it's appropriate, because I got to work on my appropriation. As long as it's appropriate, I'm going to fucking say it.
Right.
And I'm going to
Remember
get it over
that
with.
old commercial back in the day? It was very repetitive, and it was like, head on, apply directly to the forehead. Sometimes you got to get in line
God did the
and
head
just
on, bro.
go head
With
on
me and my
towards
French
the problem.
toast. I couldn't even eat my French toast no more. I said, shit, this is real.
Man, sometimes you just have to really face your problems head on.
And I'm so glad I did it.
Yeah. And look at you now.
Period, poo. I did it.
Okay. So, I'm trying to think of another toxic trait of mine before we get to the detox segment. But I think in general, like as far as guys go, friends go, whoever, I think I have a problem with letting go. When it's time to let go and when everything has made itself seen for me, I just have a real issue
Woo.
with truly letting things be as they are. I always feel like I need that closure, or I need an explanation, or something wasn't done like fairly, or even what I'm finding with one of my friends is that we had our falling out. We don't speak anymore. But I still find myself from time to time checking up on him and, really making sure that he doesn't speak about me negatively or, just seeing what he's doing nowadays that we don't speak anymore and I don't have that access to him. And that's toxic as hell. Simply because that puts you so far back, like just trying to keep tabs on somebody that's no longer in your life.
Girl.
Why should it even matter?
Girl.
As long as you can see that they're alive and well,
And even
that
if
could
you
be that.
can't though.
Yeah.
Cause that's rough. It is tough. But even if you can't,
Yeah.
just even if praying for them every now and again helps you. Even if you can't see that they doing well. Shit.
But I think what makes it so difficult for me is because I'm a feeler, like a really, really deep feeler, and then everybody that I've placed in my life, I value them.
Yeah.
So, granted, let's use me and you as an example. You know how close we've grown over the years. If for whatever reason we fall out and we stop speaking, I'm still gonna have 10 years worth of attachment to you
Yeah.
because it's like, okay, this is somebody that I could call, you know, on any given basis and tell you what's going on with me, how I'm feeling, where my mind's at, and I don't have that anymore. So, just that whole aspect of like detachment.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
And being comfortable with someone.
right. Like that's something that I'm working on every day because I understand that as we go through life, we people come and go. And some people are meant to be here for a long time and some people are here for a good time, but either way it goes, you got to accept
'Cause
whatever
that's
kind
the
of
reality
relationship
of
it
it.
is.
It's scary,
And then
but it's the reality of it.
and then with this person, it's like I know if I would try to rekindle our friendship, nothing good would come of it. Probably
Yeah.
like no matter how far or how much we both have grown, So in my mind, logically, it's like okay, it doesn't make sense to be friends anymore. You guys served your purpose in each other's lives. Go your separate ways now.
Believe that
But
shit
the
when they show
heart
you.
is just like, okay, but remember this good time you had with this person or this talk or when they told you that or when this happened, they were there for you. And that's just something that I have to work on. But my toxic trait.
You know what? That used to be a toxic trait of mine also. And it's crazy how over time, like, I left from that. And girl, you so emotional.
I really am an emotional gangster.
She is so emotional,
Like-
y'all, but she's so hood. If you need anything, she'll pull up in 0.5 seconds with the ski mask.
No,
she
but
is
that's
hella
like I just
emotional.
really care. Like if you're a loved one of mine, I really care for you. I'll go to the end of the earth for you. That's why it hurts so bad when somebody that I've invited into my life in such a way, I have makes herself seem like I can't have you in my life anymore.
Cause it's like, what the
Cause
fuck?
like damn, like I really enjoy you.
You know what helped me get over that though? What helped me get over that? It's just, it's not so much just not giving a fuck, cause it's way more than that. That just sounds too easy. It's not caring how it may look afterwards.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times when we break ties with somebody, we be like, damn, I look like a fucking fool. Like, I rolled for this person. And they got me out here looking stupid. They probably talking shit about me. I've just gotten to a point in my life to where it's like, all right, like, I can agree to disagree. If that's how you feel, so the fuck what? And if you out here talking shit about me, so the fuck what? Me and God know what happened.
Right.
So it's like sometimes you gotta be okay with looking like the dumbass.
Or the
That's
bad
fine.
guy.
Or the bad guy.
Man.
Because a lot of the times people love doing this shit.
Of course.
Ooh, but when it's time to know, and I don't have a problem with that either because I know I'm strong enough to look within myself like, we
Okay.
doing it right now.
Right.
This is something I need to fix. A lot of people don't have that strength. So if you want to point your fingers at me, hey.
3 are
if
pointing
I look-
back at you.
Yeah, and if I
Period.
look stupid, so the fuck what?
Okay.
Because it's going to show later down the line when you're like, fuck, okay, this is what, they're going to be like, wow, I was told this many moons ago. And it's like, fuck, like maybe I should have. So I'm fine with looking like the dumbass.
Okay.
I'm fine with looking like the bad guy, especially when I know, because if I do something wrong, I do try my hardest to let you know, like, look, that was my fault. I'm human. I fucked up.
Just the accountability.
Yeah, like
factor
I'm
of it.
fine with taking accountability, but if you're not gonna take accountability,
Then what
I'm
we
not
having
missing
this
out on shit
conversation
anyway.
for? Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
So you gotta be fine with looking like the dumbass or the bad guy. Fuck it.
Just don't come in my life if you plan on leaving. Shit. Like,
Quit bothering me. Shit.
leave me alone.
Fine, I was drinking my water.
Man, skin was good.
You feel
Edges
me?
was flourishing.
You just
and then
came
here you come.
with your dumbass face.
Look.
Just all up in my face.
Came
Leave me
over
alone.
here looking how you looking, and
That's
now
why I
I'm
be
distraught.
doing background checks, bitch. I be like, ooh, okay, they was friends about how long ago? What the fuck?
Man,
What
what went wrong?
happened?
Why
Not
you don't
doing it.
roll with the tribe that you rolled with like
You
a
feel
year
me?
ago? Okay.
You gotta be doing your FBI. You know we FBI, bitch.
Man.
We done pulled up some shit on a lot of folk. So when people come in your DMs, you just gotta be like,
Let me
hold
put
on.
your name in the little thing.
What's your government? Because you ain't going by your government.
Are
That
you
already
really
showed me.
25 or are you 45?
Don't come over here if y'all don't want to be looked upon. I will check. Bitch, I know if you got pets at this point. I know how to find it out.
Right.
Don't slide in my friend's DMs.
Period.
Because I'm the FBI. How much time we got left? Because we got somebody.
Yes, we have a very, very special guest because we're talking about all this toxicity and energy and bad shit that we do. We didn't even get to talk about other people because we were just having a therapy session.
You see
just
that?
now.
Just self-assessing, y'all.
You know.
Write some notes down. Get it together. Sit down today and figure out what the fuck you need to fix and
Really
try
just
to fix
dig
it.
deep in yourself
For
and pull
real.
that shit out. 'Cause
Quit being
it's not
like,
doing
oh, I
anyone
need
any
to
good.
fix my lace. No, bitch, you need to fix that attitude.
Girls, fix your soul. My lace.
That lace is hiding all the realness.
Man.
Come on now.
The lace is
Fuck the
crooked 'cause
lace,
your
bitch.
brain about to bust from all
You
that
feel me?
negativity
Come on.
upside your head.
Fuck that
okay?
lace. Fix you, sis.
Period.
But yeah, so first of all, let me give a story real quick. So this weekend, y'all, I went and experimented a little bit. You feel me?
Oh, God.
Me and my husband rode up to the smoke. I don't know if I should be saying this, but I really don't care. We rode up to the smoke shop, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we got jobs. So we can't get no weed, bro, because that's going to show up on our drug test. So we like, okay, we going to try the cousin of weed.
The cousin.
We tried CBD, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, right, okay, look, we rolled it up and whatever. First of all, I ain't rolled up in so long. I was impressed. I said, shit, bitch, you doing the fuck
You
out
have
of
them
this.
skills.
Girl, it's like riding a bike. You never forget, right?
Oh, Lord.
And you know, so we finished it and whatever, and he in La La Land. I'm like, nigga, you capping. It's not that serious. I want to say 15 minutes went by.
Relaxation.
Bitch, relaxation is an understatement.
Oh.
I felt like I sunk in my car, the seat of my car.
Oh, Lord.
I felt heavy as shit. I had the best sleep. I ain't had a good sleep. Like, I got 2 kids, y'all. I ain't had a sleep like that in years. So CBD is the homie. We ain't gonna do it often because, you know, I ain't trying to pick up no bad habits where I'm just like, hold on, baby, I gotta go somewhere. But
I have so many questions. I'm so excited.
yeah, but I'm excited though. CBD is my dog, y'all.
Oh, my God.
CBD got me together this weekend. Me and my husband slept like 2 kidless teenagers, okay?
So if you haven't caught on yet, we are going to get us some CBD massages, and we're going to speak to our
I feel
guest
famous,
today.
bitch. I'm getting a CBD
You
massage
know,
on
and
air
we're just going to
tonight.
find all out about you, boo. It's
Okay,
all
so we're
about
going to
you.
go on break.
All
and
right.
we're going to come right back. Don't leave.
Y'all better not click off, because
then we
come
going to
on.
fight. Don't do that. We talking about toxicity. You about to take me there. All right.
all
We'll
right.
be back.
Hey yo, Billy, this the one.
Who can do better when you miss? Who can do fuck what they done? Hold up. Right. still nameless. Kenny locked in when I touch bases. Ask when your bitch wanna see famous. Who can do better when you're me? Who can do fuck what they thought? Hold up, right? Who can do better when you're me? All y'all niggas still nameless. Kenny locked in when I touch bases. Ask when your bitch wanna see famous. This gon' be the day. You first to take an L, your parting ways like Skip and Stephen A. Why they love the words I never know. She need to come and twerk the shit I wrote. Cause she see a nigga ballin', so she cuffin' the day. Niggas with no money ain't got nothing to say. Top of the Bentley, huh? Whip it like you Uncle Willie's son. And that's basic, face it. All y'all niggas still nameless. Hit a lick, then we go kill Vegas. Better's Keats and KO's treat we take. Shots to the head, I'm leaking. About to get some head for the weekend. Nights in the bed, she tweaking. Getting 911 on the speaker. Elevated on this elevator music. Shit is potent, you should know ain't nothing to it. You might need improvements. I'm up in the clouds when I rain, thinking out loud. Who can do better when you're me? Who can do fuck what they thought? Hold up, right? Who can do better when you're me? All y'all niggas still nameless. Kenny locked in when I touch bases. Ask when your bitch wanna see famous. Who can do better when you're me? Who can do fuck what they thought? Hold up, right? Who can do better when you're me? All y'all niggas still nameless. Kenny locked in when I touch bases. Ask when your bitch wanna see famous. Right? These niggas real afraid, I know. They bout to throw the shade, I know. But I got some lemonade. Stand with the greatest, latest, famous. Hop on the major stages, faded. Bitches done waited for this image. Right? Niggas who fight the beat, I can't stand. Y'all burn rubber, but got no bands. Y'all still magic bitches, my fans. Like first stage Vegeta, I'm just saying. Yeah, too much pride in your speakers. Play this shit, now they all need teachers. Questions, fuck that, I'm high on the reefer. Nigga, get back, I don't need your feature. Who can do better when you're me? Who can do fuck what they thought? Hold up, right?
Hey, okay, so we got our very special guest. Introduce yourself, girl. Let them know who you are, what you do.
Hey everybody, I'm Monique. I am the founder of Canna, and I own a CBD massage company. And we have CBD topicals, and we do CBD massage. Yep.
Girl, I told you I had a good experience with CBD this past weekend.
Yeah.
And Monique,
So-
for the viewers,
Yes.
CBD, does that come up on your drug test? What type of way?
So I wanted to chime in on what you were talking about. So there's CBD is a component of the cannabis flower. It's a compound of it, right? So you have the flower, and then you have all the different scientifical, like H2O or whatever.
All
so
shit that I don't understand.
Well, we know what THC is,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Okay,
right.
so THC is one of them, and then they have CBD, CBDA, CBDG, all the different ones.
Okay.
So right now they're talking about CBD, right? CBD is the cousin of THC, but it does not get you high whatsoever. It doesn't give you a psychoactive high like weed does, like THC does. It gives you a body high, and what it does is it helps with. It has a myriad of things. Like it helps with anxiety. It helps people with seizures. It helps with anti-inflammatory. Like a lot of my clients who are like ex-cancer patients coming out of chemo, they use the CBD to help them like rebuild and get sleep and stuff like that. So it has a whole bunch of different things.
Like a baby.
So that's why you slept like a baby, because it's going to and it's going to activate your endocannabinoid system. So we do have now. Okay, so God created us with these receptors, right? Plant receptors. So that's why vegans do really good. And sometimes when people smoke weed, they have these like out of body experiences or whatever. That's because the weed activates their endocannabinoid system. We all have one. So this is what your endocannabinoid system is like. Okay, the famous one I use is like after sex. Right, you feeling good? You're like, that's your endocannabinoid. You want a cigarette or whatever you want. That's your endocannabinoid system. Or when you get that natural high after you run, do your morning jog, That's your endocannabinoid system.
So that's like it ties in with like the dopamine and the
It
endorphins.
it activates it, yes.
Okay.
But so there's different types of CBD. So you have your broad spectrum, you have your full spectrum, and then you have just like hemp. So your broad spectrum, your broad spectrum CBD does have traces of. That's like broad spectrum CBD is like backyard, like you back in the day you grow it in your backyard. It's kind of like that. It's not really that high content, but it's there. So you will, after a while, if you keep taking it, you will get show up a positive test. But I'm saying after like 9 months to a year. And then you have your full spectrum, which is it's just a emulsified hemp, which you won't be able to get high off of that at all. Like no matter how many times you take it, there's no THC in it. So when you were smoking the CBD, you were smoking actual CBD flower, and that's something that I want to get into. Were you smoking it?
Hell yeah, girl.
Okay, because a lot of people don't know that exists. There is weed that can't get you high, and it's
because
CBD.
it was really hard for us to find it.
Yeah,
like,
it's
we
really
had
hard
to
to
go
find.
on like Dora the Explorer. Like,
oh my god.
Oh girl, I found it though. I was like, all right, we on the way. That was the best shit.
Yeah. It's the bomb. I mean, I'm a massage therapist. I've been one for 20 years. So why wouldn't I use CBD with my clients? You know what I'm saying? Like they love it. It's like it helps in so many different ways. It's amazing.
Well, I am ready to get into this.
Okay.
I need to relax.
Just put it on something, girl. Come on, let's.
Well, I just want to say I brought you guys some gifts from Canna. I got you guys both rose water. You guys know what rose water is? Okay, so you put it on your face.
Yes. Right.
It helps maintain our
day.
pH balance, and it's CBD infused. Okay. And then I brought, well, you guys can choose. I have a turmeric and neem body scrub, and then I have.
You know you into the scrubs.
I have a bath soak. The bath soak you just put in the tub and you just soak it. You just soak. You don't do nothing. This one is a scrub. You actually scrub it on. So whichever one want the scrub, whatever one want the.
Just let me know.
Boom and boom.
Okay, that works.
There you go. So this is what I do. So usually you guys with the CBD massage, we get the we have the vape pen or we have the tincture. But I didn't bring my tincture today. So I'm just going to give you guys a massage just to see how, because I know you said you needed one, right?
It
Girl,
is.
I had a lot. Please, girl, give me some. Yeah.
So sit back. Yes. This is like,
I love it.
Yes.
No.
Look.
So whenever I'm doing these massages, my clients are just like, they're in bliss. They pay.
It look like it.
Yeah. And
Girl,
it's better
she
on
to
the
take me on a date, like that.
Really, you'd be surprised. Okay, I love doing this.
Yeah.
I've been doing it ever since I was.
These
I'll just say 20 years ago.
Know what they doing?
Yeah.
Yes, I love it.
Girl, lean back, girl.
Oh, girl, go ahead, girl. Lean me back.
Lean me back.
Yes.
Girl, we're gonna have to make an appointment.
So you can really tell when people are super tense.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So am I tense?
You're tense. You was tense. You've been tense since you walked in.
Girl, I swear.
Yeah, what we do is I can tell by the way you stand, by the way we do, it's called a postural analysis, and we just, while you talking, we looking at the way her hips like this or her arms like this, so when we get you on the table, we already automatically know
just know where to go.
These is the kind of people y'all need in your life.
Everybody needs some healing hands, okay? And I'm just so excited about this bath soak. I'm going to soak tonight.
Girl, because you are
and leave a review on my blog.
Please
yes,
do.
We gonna leave
it has CBD isolate pink Himalayan salt, Epsom salt, rosemary.
Girl, you about to come out of the
all
tub
kinds.
glowing, girl.
You're gonna soak in that tub. Like
Just
she
a
said, she's
whole
sunk in
new
that.
woman.
You're gonna soak in that
Girl, 'cause I
tub.
sunk in that
You gonna
car.
sunk in
Oh,
that
so I
tub.
got to do this right before bed type
Yeah. Oh
situation.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, if you do it before work, you ain't gonna want to go to work.
Oh,
And I ain't gonna be liable for nobody
She gonna be
losing their
like,
job
"Look,
because
girl,
you. Oh,
I couldn't even make it.
No.
Okay.
Take it at night when
I
you
can't
relax
wait-
with
I
a
can't
glass
wait
of
for her to
wine.
love
Okay,
on
let
you,
me get on
girl.
this other side and work.
Because I know I'm tense. Like, I've been told before. So, let's see.
You've been told. Have any of you guys ever had a professional massage?
I have never in my
No.
life.
What?
I am long overdue.
Oh, yeah.
Once you have kids, it should come automatically.
Yeah,
That's
you
not
should.
fair.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to hit you up.
Yes, we do home visits. We go to people's homes and businesses all the time.
Girl.
Yes.
So, right now, you can feel it, huh?
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know how to relax.
You don't know
Y'all,
how to
I'm losing
relax.
it now. I
I
done
What
got-
do you guys do for self-care? Like seriously, well, obviously you smoke some CBD
Yeah,
and
girl,
relax.
that's gonna be
You know, a little bit of CBD.
Oh my God, y'all! This feels amazing.
I just love
I could go to sleep right
Yeah.
now if I
hot
didn't have stuff to
showers.
do.
I love hot showers.
Okay.
I have like this roller thing that I
yes.
use
Oh,
to
yeah.
get me, that's when I have some time, that's like my favorite thing to do. Like,
Okay.
look, don't talk to me. Once the
Right.
steam start, shut up, leave me alone. You know,
Yes.
so that's like what I do on the usual. Other than get myself all cute and feel myself and but
I think that we should all have one night a month where we just have it's a self-care night, like you said.
Yeah.
It's just, hubby takes the kids, you know what I'm saying? And you get your CBD stuff and you get your candles and you lock the door. You know what I'm saying? And
She got
that's it.
them.
yeah,
Man, oh.
girl.
Yeah.
Let's
my
dance,
temples.
girl.
Oh my God! Oh, I'm gonna fall asleep. I love you. Okay.
Please be my friend.
We are friends. We friends now.
Yes, girl.
Girl,
I'm
how'd you guys like that?
I
So
just
let them
feel-
know where they can find you.
Right,
at, 'cause
right,
They
right.
need to experience
Okay, so
this.
you guys follow me. My Instagram is CannaCalm LA. Okay. I just got a Facebook, CannaCalm LA. We just launched this product about a year ago.
Okay.
In Leimert Park. So we're still very, very new. I mean, I've been doing massage for 20 years, but I decided to implement CBD into my practice because I just love CBD. I love weed. Period.
Okay.
I have to let it go, but I feel you, sis.
you
You
know.
know what? But you know what? There's different. But you didn't let it go.
Yeah.
Because you had the CBD. So there's way like I do workshops and there's ways that I tell people you can use this flower, but you don't have to. You don't have to smoke it. You can rub it on. You can soak on it. You can eat it. It's the bomb. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people just rub it on their skin.
Yeah, I've been seeing like everyone use the oils.
Yeah.
And then I also seen some people like take it orally.
The tinctures, that's what we make tinctures. We make flavored tinctures, everybody.
Oh,
We have a mint flavored, a berry flavor.
Y'all better tap in.
Yes.
So it's not just online. You have a shop as well.
we don't have a shop yet.
Okay.
We decided that we're not going to do the shop and we just do like pop-ups everywhere because
Okay.
it's too much overhead, I
Right.
got a house, I got 5 kids. You got 2, I got
Oh,
5.
girl.
So we do pop-up shops
Made
and
my
we do
ovaries hurt.
events, yes, all the time. Very local and yeah.
Wow. Wow. I
That
love
is
this.
amazing.
Yeah. So I'm just here to let everybody know that this miracle plant is awesome. You don't have to do it to get high or anything like that. You can use it in other ways and still
Yes.
be looking cool and say, "Oh, I use weed." You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
And you don't
it's
have
really
to
just
use
CBD. Yeah,
The
and
damn jewels killing yourself.
yeah, and it's
You feel
okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
you had a good experience off of it.
Oh, y'all, Lord Jesus.
And you didn't have no munchies or you didn't
I
have
didn't have
none of
nothing.
that.
I ain't had nothing but a beautiful God-given sleep, y'all. I swear I ain't slept like that in
And that's
forever.
what we need. And that's what we need. And
Yeah.
CBD does that. CBD is even really good for. The main goal is anti-inflammatory. So like people use cortisone and stuff like that. It's 2,000 times more powerful than cortisone.
Oh, shit.
So if you having like a swollen something, whatever, you put the CBD on it, it's gonna knock it out.
Oh.
Yes.
Y'all,
Yes.
come on.
Talk about a power
Yes.
plant.
After you
right
done got
there.
into this fight, I'm gonna need you to you
Go
got into a
ahead.
fight. And your cheek is swollen. Go get you some CBD
Get you
and
some
rub it.
CBD and rub it on there. Take it.
Take that
all
L
of
and
that.
take this W
Yes.
with the CBD. Period.
Yes.
Y'all better get with it.
Period.
Man.
So you guys follow me on Instagram, Canna LA.
And that is CANNA.
NNA. Yes, CANNACALMLA.
Y'all don't.
And we're gonna
understand.
make sure that we tag her and everything we post with
Yes.
this video,
Yes.
so y'all can tap in and get your life. This was a good episode. Thank you.
Thank you
Aw,
so
you're
much for
I'm gonna
coming.
get a massage now. Like I have no
Girl,
choice.
I'm
I've been missing
here.
out.
I'm here, honey. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Yes.
You too, girl.
Yeah, because you see, I need it. Shoot.
It's crazy that we don't take enough time to participate in self-care. You know, it's almost like it's a radical thing. You know, I did a workshop at California African American Museum over an exposition called The Radical Art of Self-Care. And I was just talking to the community about CBD, acupressure, massage, you know, how we have to just sometimes it's radical. It's a radical thing. Like, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to the spa. Like, I'm taking a day off. See, people don't know that you can tell your boss, I need a mental health day. It's not a day off. It's a mental health day. You don't want me
tell
coming
me
in
that.
here.
No, you can't.
You don't want me coming
I've
in here
had
going
to.
postal. You can say, I need a mental health day. And when you take that day, make sure it's a mental health day. Turn your phone off. Go to the spa. Sometimes the spa all you need is $20. You go in there. You don't have to get no massage. You could just go in there and just chill all day and just use the amenities. You know what I mean? Get a V-steam.
Oh yes,
You know what I'm
y'all,
saying?
get
Well,
the
that's
V-steam.
still something that I want to
It's
try
It's
too.
the
Girl, that
okay,
is the
we're gonna go
best
get it.
thing
All
that
of us
I-
are gonna do a V-steam.
Okay,
We
I'm
need to
down.
sit-
We're gonna
Thing,
live.
y'all.
Yes, do live from the V-steam place.
Brittany's like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute, hold on here.
Am I sitting there too?
You
Y'all go get.
you can sit there and
Go
put a big
get
robe
a
and get it.
V-steam is one of the best, and I'm mad because I haven't went back. You know, just life, just. But
Yeah.
you gotta take those days, y'all.
Yes, you do.
The V-steam is one of the best things I've ever done for myself.
So you just sit in a robe and
Girl,
just.
and just,
It's a big robe and there's a pot with herbs at the bottom.
and it just
Wow.
feels
And it's
you.
like it's almost like the thing looks like a porta potty, so it's like a
It's beautiful.
And then you just sit on it with the robe and the steam just goes in there and
It
we're
gets
gonna
to
talk some
working.
girl stuff. It literally shortened my period from like 5 days to 4.
Okay.
And it makes it, not so dark. It makes it light. It has all kinds of things. My friend was telling me that she uses it to get rid of all her boyfriends. She got an ex-boyfriend. She detoxed her boyfriend because
call
it's
them.
up in there. We exchange DNA with everybody.
Come on,
we have
let's
sex
talk
with.
about it. Yes,
You know
we
what I'm
do.
saying? So when you doing these V-steams, if you do them once a month, you're gonna shorten your periods. You're gonna lighten them up. You're gonna detox them
I'm not gonna lie,
ex-boyfriends.
I have horrible cramps, but after I had
It's
that,
gonna get rid of it.
lessened.
Yeah.
So yes, please get V-steams, get massages,
Get all of
Let's
that.
just
to the
take
CBD.
it back
Hey.
to that natural healing.
Yes.
Like, I
Yes.
know you know who Queen Afua is, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So we gotta take our bodies back to that place and just heal ourselves from the insides out. So, yes, I'm so excited.
Yes.
So very
We may have
excited.
to have her come back so we can talk health.
Yes,
absolutely.
That's
I'm
a
with
great
it.
idea.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what we gonna do. We just gonna get ourselves right. 2020 is It's here, y'all.
It's it. Yep.
Ladies, get your V steams, get that CBD
we about
oil.
to. We gonna have
Get
her
your
come back and drop
massages.
some gems.
Right.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Thanks,
you.
y'all. It's another
Thank you.
Tuesday. We talked about our toxic traits. Hopefully that helped you guys. We got us some massages going on and some
Yes.
cute little CBD situations. Y'all, please get you some CBD.
Get some CBD. Go on CannaCalmLA.com and order.
Get you some CBD.
Because that's where we going to be ordering ours
Yes.
from on period.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
if you want to roll like we rolling, go ahead. Hit up
Yeah.
Cannacom.
That's right.
All right. Thanks, y'all.
Thank
See
you,
you next
guys.
time.
Till next week, y'all.
Yes.
Yo, this is DJ Britt Love, the engineer for the After Party West, and you are listening to the After Party Radio. Britt Love in the mix.
Dangerous!
5, 4, 3,